shot.
I said, You're the baby.
Still.
You're the baby.
I am not a little girl.
You are a little person.
No, I'm not.
You're sure?
I'm sure my feet touch the ground.
When?
Yeah.
Now.
Man.
Just now?
Yep.
Wow.
You heard it.
Is your mom short?
No.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Height usually carries on the mom's side of the family.
No, my dad.
Yeah.
My dad was tall, but yeah, I get it from his side of the family.
The tallness? You short. You're not
No,
tall.
he's tall, but I get the shortness from his side.
Nah.
All the women on that side of the family are short.
No need. The height. Okay. I.
Are we ready to start?
All right, we're starting.
Yeah, we're starting.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the Relationship Status Podcast. It's your girl, Nique Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf in the building. And we are back for another week.
We are back.
Another week with Nique.
Another week with Nique. Nique, how are you?
I am awesome. I had a great week.
Great week.
Another
Great
one?
week. Yeah.
Just had one last week.
I know, right?
What's so great about this week?
It went by fast.
It went by fast. Okay. Okay.
See, how about you?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
You sure?
Man. Positive.
It's a little late right now.
Devil tried to get me, but I'm good.
You staying above ground?
No, I'm flying.
Ooh.
Yeah, I ain't
He's above all of us.
Yeah, I'm above.
He's above us now.
Above everything.
He's above us now.
Yeah. I'm up there. I'm getting it done.
You're an angel.
Yeah, that's what they refer to me as.
That's what they refer to you as?
But I didn't want to go there.
You didn't want to go there. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, man.
He was God sent.
Yes.
He's a godsend?
He's God sent.
Okay.
Oh, they said you're God.
Okay.
Nique says you're God sent.
If that's what they're saying in the streets,
If that's what they're saying in the streets,
Hey, I'm just.
who are you to argue?
who
right?
am I to argue?
You think so highly of yourself.
No, that's what you said. They said.
That's what
I
you don't even-
just threw
You don't
something
even
out
hear.
there.
You don't even want to hear what I think of myself.
That's another show.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
Is that a whole show?
A whole show.
Okay, we got the CL Chronicles.
A whole show.
That's what we need to call it.
Surviving
Yeah.
CL.
Surviving CL? No, I don't know if we
No,
call it
it's
surviving.
no survivors. I'm the only person that wins. I'm the only person that wins.
Then there's really a
it's no
conversation that need to be
survivors,
had.
There's no survivors?
No.
So, are there any survivors in cohabitation?
Smart ones.
Smart ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so do
What
we...
y'all know about shacking up?
Shacking up.
Shacking up. Shacking
Playing
up.
house?
Playing house.
I don't know if that's...
What else
Is
do they
that,
call it?
is that playing house?
Yeah, because you're not married.
Because you're not married? That's why they call it playing?
Yeah.
Eh,
No
plain
commitment.
married. Well, there's a commitment. There's just
No, it's
not
not.
a marriage.
No, there's no commitment. I can walk out that door.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. But what's...
Okay.
We got a definition of cohabitation?
Yes, we
Shacking
do.
up. That's what it means. Shacking up.
That's what my grandmother used
Yeah,
to call
shacking.
it. Shacking up.
Shacking up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nique. What's the definition of cohabitation?
Sometimes you shack down.
Shack
You
down?
shack down. You
Can
doing
you
bad.
shack down?
That's when you're doing bad. That's when you're losing it. That's when you're about to leave. That's your exit plan. Shacking down.
Shacking down.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
The exit plan.
I'm
You
gonna trade more of that.
gotta have an exit plan.
Better.
The state of living together and having a sexual relationship without being married.
The nasty?
The nasty.
The nasty.
They humping.
They okay.
Everybody's
They
humping
doing it.
around.
Okay. So
I guess if you're gonna go into that, how should you?
And you don't have a commitment.
You don't have a commitment. What do you think?
You got to have an agreement.
You got to have an agreement.
Definitely
Yes.
agreement.
But we know that women are not.
No.
They're not women. They're not people of the word. They are not.
You should get a notary public and sign it. Put a seal on it.
Get it notarized.
Don't take a word. Don't take no.
No, we're not.
And a text is a legal binding contract according to Judge Mathis.
Yeah,
I've never really been
is.
to court, but I watch court TV.
yeah. I watch a lot of court TV when I get the chance.
Yeah.
I had a chance.
So if you text somebody something,
It's legally binding.
they can go to court with
Yeah,
it.
they can go to court with it.
Yes.
So
Unless you have an Android.
unless you have an
Yeah, you got an Android.
they gonna be like you took.
They gonna judge you.
They gonna judge you, not
Yeah.
not the.
Yeah, they gonna judge you. Like, ooh, you got a
An Android.
Samsung 739. Whoa.
You know what? I'm not going to talk about phones because I used to love my Android, so I can't fuss with it.
Glad you've been delivered.
You have been delivered.
Yes. I'm glad somebody saved you.
Apple saved you.
Yes.
So
Apple
what
to the
goes?
rescue.
What would be the number one thing? See that would go into an agreement to a cohabitation.
Well,
agreement.
Steve, I'm going to take finances.
Finances. That's number one.
That's the number one answer on the board.
That's
Yeah.
number one answer on the board.
Yeah. Is it wrong to live with someone because it's easier on your finances?
No, I don't think so.
Should you tell them?
I think there is something wrong with that.
Oh,
How?
there's something wrong with that. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Look, he moving
Here
away.
we
Okay.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
You look at me
Why?
crazy. Like, why?
Yeah, no, there is something wrong. If you're gonna live with somebody, because there's a false sense of like love and feeling.
Okay.
There, you should be if you're gonna live with somebody.
Let's say
because
the feeling is real.
Yeah.
But it's still for financial gain.
You're saving.
I just don't think that you can.
So does the saving go to both of y'all?
Yeah.
So if you was paying $1,000 a month, he was paying $1,000.
I might as well get a roommate.
No, hold on a second. If you're paying $1,000, you're paying $1,000,
Uh-huh.
and you move in with him, the $1,000 you save will be split amongst y'all two,
Yeah. Well, it'll be amongst the
or you
other
pay
bills.
$500 apiece.
He could pay the $1,000 rent. I may pay all the bills.
You will pay all the bills.
Yeah, other lower bills.
Does it have to equal $1,000?
I don't.
It
know.
might, and it might not.
Well, what if
But
it's
I
like
won't be.
$400?
He's still saving $400.
How? No, but that's not it. I'm like, okay.
Hey.
Now hold on. And then on top of that,
Okay.
let's say you make more money than I do.
Okay, let's say.
By you taking out your $1,000, now you come over to me and you paying not only just the $400, because let's say the agreement is I take care of the rent,
Okay.
you take care of all the bills. All the bills equal $500.
Okay.
My check might be $1,200.
Okay.
I paid $1,000 rent.
Uh-huh.
I ain't got but $200 left.
But you're good.
Why am I good?
Because
How am I good?
Of course, because she said it.
How am I
you're good.
good?
I'm the breadwinner, so I have more money.
How did,
Just pay the rent.
What does breadwinner mean? You make the most money?
Yeah, he said if I make more than him.
yes, that doesn't mean you're the breadwinner. The breadwinner is the person. Is only one person that works in the household.
I mean, I don't know how that works.
I thought it meant that I made more money.
No,
than
I just
you.
think that you just make more money. So
Okay. So if you make more money, shouldn't you pay the larger amount of bills?
Why?
Because
you
you're
see what I'm
moving in
saying?
with
You
him.
see what I mean?
Well, first of all, let's decide who moves in with who. Because I don't think any man should move in with a woman.
Woman. Yeah, no, I don't believe that.
And I don't think any woman should move in with a man.
So you don't believe in shacking?
Yes, I do. I believe you should find
You think you should find a house,
together equally. Something that
I disagree with that.
And
Why?
put both names on the lease?
yes.
I disagree with that.
So you both have
disagree.
something
Why do
to
you
lose.
disagree?
Yes, I disagree with that because if there is a break, it's harder for it to be clean.
What you mean?
Like, okay, if she moves in with me,
Okay.
there's a breakup.
He kicks
Okay.
me out.
I don't kick you out. I mean, was you out there cheating and carrying on? No, I mean, if it's a breakup, let's say it's a mutual. Everything's just a mutual breakup.
Never heard of such thing.
Me either.
Never, you know.
But
let's-
continue.
for the sake of this.
Only in
scenario.
rom-coms.
Only in
Mutual
rom-coms.
breakup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not even in that, because Rachel and Ross.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Whole white world.
Whole
You know
white
what I'm
world,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about
Oh my god.
what the Caucasians are doing
the
right now.
Caucasians.
Okay.
But no, let's say that's the case. He says, okay, hey, look, they decide. She says, hey, I'm gonna move out.
Okay.
Okay, fine. It's a little bit easier. He's still at wherever he was. No lease. Nothing has to get changed on the lease. We don't have to worry about none of that. We don't have to worry about breaking the lease to move out separately. You would just find
Another place to
rent
go.
another place.
So the woman
to live.
should always move in with the man.
If
If I'm a guy, I wouldn't move in with a woman.
And
Not if I'm a guy. I am a guy, but I would not move in with a woman.
but this is where it goes into a problem for the woman.
Wow.
If I move in with a man, I'm giving up, say I have my own apartment and I'm giving my apartment up to now move in with you. If it
Don't be in love.
if it doesn't work out with you, you're not losing anything.
Well, so let me backtrack. I do disagree with you.
Do you disagree? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I do disagree with you.
Okay, on one, the man shouldn't
The
move
man shouldn't move in
No, the man should never move with the woman.
I understand your point.
I will never have the
Let him
option.
let him
I would
finish.
never have the option of being thrown out your house. Ever. Ever.
Because I politely fold your
Ever.
clothes and sit them outside.
But no, my thought on it is this:
Okay.
whoever's house is more conducive
No.
to
Never.
the living situation.
Never move in.
Okay.
You want as much leverage as possible.
No, that's fine. I just feel like whoever's apartment is is conducive to
Feel.
the
Never feel.
to the both people coming together in a home. I think that if one place has more room than the other,
Never feel.
I see where you're going with it. Like if she has furniture but he doesn't have anything in his
like,
apartment.
don't do it.
It kinda doesn't make
Don't
any
do
sense.
it. Don't do it.
If she got a bunch of closet space, now
Yusuf is
I
leading y'all
Got,
down
you
the
know,
wrong
this
road.
one little door
don't have this one. I have this one little
No.
closet
Don't do it.
in the bathroom.
in the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You're going to
see?
be in that bathroom when she put you out.
his stove, toilet, and all of that in one room.
Okay. Never move in with a woman.
No, I just disagree with that. But go on.
But yeah, I agree with him somewhat because men require less, so they'll take less. Like he may come from a studio apartment, whereas she has a 2-bedroom,
Okay.
more space.
Okay.
So but I still feel like 2 individuals should sit down, have that conversation, and find something together,
Okay.
and both put their names on a lease.
So it's the same amount of...
Same amount of responsibility because I don't believe whether it's a man moving in with a woman or a woman moving in with a man, I think sometimes the balance of responsibilities, like this is not my home. Like if this bill doesn't get paid, it affects you, not me. I can walk out at any moment. I think it lacks.
Why are women like that?
Women are
I'm
not
asking.
like that.
Yeah.
I think it lacks responsibility, giving the other person responsibility of, the home. So shared lease. So that way if y'all do break up, y'all both have to split that amount that you'll have to pay to break that lease in half. And that may even be a conversation into, do we really want to do this? Let's sit down and see if we really want to break up.
Yeah. Then you want to end up on court TV.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that that's a little tougher of a situation to get out of, because what if the relationship is not salvageable? So now you're both breaking this lease, or is somebody deciding who's going to stay, who's going to go? I just think it brings up.
In the agreement, you can put that.
Now,
In the event of a breakup, cheating, or whatever, you have to leave the premises.
okay. that's
And most men like to leave anyway.
Now do you remember the movie? We talked about it
What's that?
episodes ago.
What's that?
The Breakup
The breakup?
Oh, one of my favorite movies.
with
Vince Vaughn.
Vince
Vince Vaughn and
Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston. Yeah, like where they got this place together
And they had to stay there.
and they had to stay there because they bought the condo, correct?
I believe they bought it.
Yeah,
yes.
they bought it, and it was a nice place too.
Well, that's why you shouldn't put the carriage before the horse.
And that means
I agree.
That means do not put the carriage before the horse. Because the carriage cannot pull the horse.
We can rent. We're not buying.
You're not buying. So if you are cohabitating, you should rent. You
Yeah.
should never buy.
You should never buy. You should never make a huge purchase together like that.
Okay. So they want to run everybody's credit to get this place.
Yeah.
Okay. Furniture. Her furniture, his furniture, sell your stuff, put in storage. How do we do this?
I think it goes into condition. What condition? Because men, like I said, men can sleep on a futon.
Yeah,
I would never.
no, I'm not sleeping on the futon. I'm
Never
sorry.
slept.
No, I'm not saying sleeping on a futon, but that may be your living room set.
Okay.
A futon and one rug, one little tiny rug and a little coffee table.
$3 jeans and a futon, man. It's some rough living
Some
out
rough
here.
fellas out here.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say we move into woman's things. Mm-hmm. Okay. So who gets the dog?
Well, I don't like pets, so
You can have that dog.
So you can have the dog.
Yeah.
So the dog's going to the shelter. Okay.
dog's going
Well,
somewhere.
I guess whoever brought the dog would take the dog. Unless you buy it together. I think like
we
if it was
shouldn't buy anything. That's a major purchase.
yeah, that's one of the major purchases.
We're
Okay.
not making any major purchases.
So you
together.
split everything down the middle once you lease together?
Yeah, I think so.
Should you have your exit plan in your contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
In
case of
in the agreement. Yeah, I think you got
in
it.
case of a breakup.
Do people really do that now?
No,
because they look at
you?
it as long term, but things happen.
Would a woman be offended by that? If they don't want it,
we can take offense to it because when we go into something,
we're thinking
long term.
Because I don't see anything wrong with asking for a DNA test. I really don't. And we won't even get into my DNA test episode. That's going to be a different one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. But
if it's mine, why would you be offended?
Because you're questioning it.
That's the thing that I don't
You
understand.
never asked for your receipt when you went to the store? Exactly.
That's the one thing I don't understand.
That's receipts for babies.
That's the one. I don't understand why women feel offended when you ask.
It's just a receipt.
No, it's not that we feel offended because you asked because we feel like we were doing something. We feel like you don't trust.
He was doing
yes, you do because you're questioning whether this is your child or not.
I purchased this item. I would like to receipt in case I have to return it. That's fair.
So you're questioning that if this, if
just in case
your child or
in
not.
the event there is a return.
So you think I would step out?
I would like a receipt. That's all.
No,
this kid is a butler. Let me see the paperwork. That's all. It's not saying nothing about you. It's not about you. It's about the baby.
I think that's so rude.
How and why?
That's a whole nother
Okay, yeah, we're off topic. We're off topic.
Okay, you know how people put up graduation? I just put up the DNA. That's me.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me, man. Yeah. I know that's me.
Back to this paperwork.
Okay, yeah, back to this paperwork. Back to this paperwork.
Okay.
But yeah, furniture wise, I would feel like whoever has the best bed, let's go with that.
But you're gonna wear out my stuff. Like I don't want you to come over my house, wear out all my stuff, and then go to your stuff in storage, and it's practically new.
That's a question, CL.
Yeah, you should pay something.
No, in the agreement.
In the agreement.
In the agreement.
Uh-huh.
Whoever stuff we don't use, we sell.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, we split the money?
Split the bread.
No.
What
if your stuff is better too? I would be mad if my stuff was better.
My stuff is better. We selling it?
No, we're using whichever's better. So if your bed's better, if my living room
better is
better.
Up to your
personal
whatever we both agree upon. Okay, this is what we're going with.
Okay.
This is the living room we're going with.
It's gonna be hard for y'all two to live together because this ain't working.
This is the dining room we're going with.
Okay.
This is the TV we're going with. Well, then again, I believe you can't never have enough TVs.
Well, that's why I say a man should just let the woman move in. This is our stuff.
And sell her stuff.
She can sell it, keep it, do whatever she want to do.
No, I think that
I'm not gonna pay the storage bill.
The reason why I would say that
I wouldn't.
But does the storage bill go within your monthly house bills?
Nope, that's the thing.
That should though. That should because that's a part of the agreement.
Yeah. But
that's what
I'm moving out of mine to move into yours.
But now we're accruing another bill rather than bringing income into the house because we could bring income in.
But you're saving thousands on
rent. You can go from paying $1,000 rent to just $100.
Why are you holding on to the stuff?
You never know.
Exactly.
In case of a breakup, that's what the agreement is for.
Safety blanket.
What's wrong with having safety blanket?
Yeah, then you may save that for kids.
Or y'all might get married and you sell it.
Yeah.
Or put it in your other dining room.
Yeah.
Your dining room, living room.
Might get rich, get a big house, and now you have 2 living rooms.
Or might not.
Or might not.
So that's why we sell it from the gate. We could always buy more.
Oh, you got funds like that?
That's wasting money though if you already have it.
Yeah.
But we wasted money by putting it in storage.
If this is brand new stuff or stuff I purchased, I can put it in storage. I'm not going to just sell it.
We'll use your stuff, sell mine.
Okay, if that's what you're okay with, I mean, I'm not
going
to argue with that.
If you're not going to fuss with that, then I keep all the money.
Oh, well, I'm not selling my stuff. So.
I mean, but that's fine. If you're moving in with me and you're selling your stuff in your apartment, I'm not going to fuss with you keeping all the money.
Okay.
It's your stuff.
I thought y'all were a couple. We're supposed to put all the money in. Okay, this is good. Okay.
I mean, but that's going back to another. That's going back to our first point. Mm-hmm. I don't think we really finished up. I think that when you're moving in together, all the money goes in one. We have 3 accounts: the bill account, and then 2 personal. Each person has their own personal account.
Okay, so
I'm not doing that. Are you meaning like y'all have a shared account, a joint account?
One shared account.
One joint account. And then each
that's
person,
for the bills, the rent, the groceries,
vacations, maybe.
Yeah,
whatever
everybody just puts in $500 a month or $800 a month, and the bills are paid out of that, and you keep the rest.
Okay,
of your money.
I can work with that.
I actually
but
that wasn't what I was saying.
No, he really wasn't.
What was you saying?
Not what I was saying.
Let him finish so he can throw himself under the bus.
I'm not throwing myself under the bus. This is truly what I believe.
Okay.
All the money goes into everything. Goes into the joint account.
All the money?
Yes.
Yeah,
into
he
the
already
joint
lost
account.
me.
Nah.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish.
He lost me. Go
Let
ahead.
me finish.
Okay.
Now this is
We're not
when
married.
we get to the different
And you
stage.
said we're not married.
We're not married.
Oh no, son. Well, no England.
You will not know how much I make.
Oh, you know how much I
You're
make?
not going to know how much I
not
got
gonna
my
be no-
What
account.
you mean? Hey, so then what's the then? So we're living. So we're roommates. If that's the case, so we're just roommates.
Yes, that's all shacking
That's
up is.
all it is.
Roommates you have sex with.
I could put an ad in the paper for a roommate.
Go ahead.
And if you want to have sex with that person, that's your choice.
No.
Well, the point of is that the state of
But
living
I'm
together and having a sexual relationship
Craigslist.
without being married.
No, and
I'm not doing married things.
And married things is sex. That's married things.
If you want to get biblical.
Ain't biblical. That's sex is married things.
Okay, let's
So
go.
I'm just saying. So if we're doing married things, either we going to do married things or we're not going to do married things.
But we're not talking about getting married. We're talking about shacking up.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
shaking
shack
up.
it up. But there's different. I don't want to jump ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
But go ahead. Let's go back to the contract because it's me continuing on. It's gonna
Yeah,
jump ahead of
please, because
itself.
I am lost
No,
Me too.
how are you lost?
with your account system.
Me too.
My account system.
Yeah.
He lost me.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, the money goes in.
there'll be no intermingling of the funds.
Well, then we might as well just not live together. We might as well not even
Well,
shack up.
Why
Is
do you
this what
put
you're
all
trying
the
to-
money in the pot?
Well, no,
We
is
might
this
as well
what you're
just
trying
let
to say is all the money goes into one account, we pay all the bills, and then split it.
No. I'm not saying split it evenly.
Okay.
I'm not saying like split. What I'm saying is the money
Y'all
goes
both
in.
get an allowance?
Yeah, so it's like an alliance. So like let's say
No, my
$100
brother.
to $200, $100 to $200 a week goes into each account, thus keeping more money in the bill account, thus building that account up to do more things or whatever that you feel like you want
What
to
about
do.
your separate bills?
What there shouldn't be any if we're living together.
I mean,
what's
because
separate bills?
I have a car, so you're not going to pay my car, are you?
All that comes out of that.
All that comes out.
All of the bills come out of that account. All of the bills come out of that account, and then you get let's say you set it at $200 a piece.
Everybody gets $200.
Everybody gets $200 a week. You get to do your hair, whatever it is. Now, out of that account, gas for work is in the joint account. Gas, grocery, all of that's in the joint account. In the individual account, that's your hair. You want to go out with your girls, have drinks, whatever it is. That's what you got for the week, for the weekend or week or however it goes, and then so on the following week, and then because I think that you're building up and saving more, and then at the end of it all, then you break up whatever's there. You pay off the bills because you have to be able to pay off the bills when you leave. Let's say you leave in the house, the bills have to be paid off and zeroed out before you go. You do that, split the rest, call it a day.
It could work.
That's.
You kind of brought me in. You was shaky at first.
He lost me still.
Yeah, but I that is a method. That is a method.
I just think that this.
I wouldn't do it, but I mean that is a method.
Yeah.
I think that if you're cohabitating, and I think that if there's supposed to be the reason why, because we said one of the reasons is financial.
That could be one of the reasons.
Yeah, financial, right? So if we're talking about the finances being eased, I think that it's
So even if your bills are higher than hers, like a lot higher, like your car payment is $500, hers is $200.
well. Then we might as well if
No,
we're
I'm saying with your system, with your system,
yeah.
it doesn't matter who the bills are higher or lower. Just pay.
It's just because everything's coming out of.
But what if it
all of
ends
the
up
bills.
like you're spending
More money than
75% of your money and she makes less money and it's only like 50% of her money?
Well, I think we're still coming out
Together.
Evenly.
We're still coming out.
So the
together.
whole thing is together.
Yeah, the whole thing is
Okay.
about the togetherness of it and everybody equally moving forward. And if she feels a certain type of way, and I think
She does.
Yep.
no, and that's fine.
That's fine.
But it has to be, of course, it's something that has to be agreed upon. And I just feel like a lot of times, like you can lose out on the overall of the household because like this person, like I might be struggling to pay mine. If I'm struggling to pay mine and I'm with you, I might as well struggle by myself with you not being here. You know what I'm saying? If I'm struggling to pay mine and you're here with me and it's supposed to be this financial ease, I might as well struggle by myself. We might as well just date and you go home, and whenever you home, I might stay the night or once or twice. You stay the night at my house if that's what's going to happen. But if we're coming together, if we're pooling whatever, and it's supposed to be if finances is one of the things that we're talking about, I think that everything being pooled helps to pay everything.
Okay.
Whether, like, I think that you should combine cell phone plans. I think that possibly have cars or however things need to be done in a way so that everything's handled financially so that it's not a burden on any one person. Because if I'm going to struggle, you good, and I'm going to struggle, hell, I might as well struggle by myself.
I feel like that is too much at the beginning of moving in with each other.
Y'all could have been together 5 years, though.
I mean,
now y'all living together.
Yeah, but I just think that's too much.
I thought y'all were pro cohabitation.
No,
y'all not pro a contract. People don't want a contract.
No, I'm fine.
Or an agreement.
I mean, like, I'm
fine
okay
with an agreement.
Yeah, I'm okay with the agreement. It's just what his agreement of how he would
So
like
y'all
to
have
go
sit
about
down
it.
with lawyers.
He would
draw y'all agreement.
No, I'm just,
well, I mean, because this is how I look at it. All right, I don't want just one account and all our money goes into that
it's
account.
3 accounts.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be,
personal.
I'll have my own personal account. He'll have his own, but all our money is going to go into one account.
Oh, so you selfish.
No, I'm not selfish.
well, and I'm not even talking about, and now mind you, I'm not talking about your savings that you have done before me. All that's you. Checks go here.
But some people have
the
their
house.
checks coming, out of their checks.
Well, out of that check, a portion will go to save. I'm not changing none of that. Whatever your take home is, into the account. That's it. Because we're pooling the funds to make it financially easier on the both of us.
But I mean,
Because
you
if
can
you're
do
going
that
from-
without putting all the money into one account. If you just
How?
sat down and discuss who's going to pay what bills.
But
and
isn't it easier?
Don't go for it yourself.
Isn't
Women
it-
lie.
Yeah, no, that's what
They
I'm saying.
gonna lie.
Now, you're saying
I know they gonna lie.
who's going to pay what? See, now, if who's going to pay what? Let's say my job is to pay the rent.
Okay.
Some sort of mishap happens. My card, whatever the hell happens. I can't cover the rent. Right? So
that's
now,
when she steps in. That's a part of being there together.
but that's the thing. It shouldn't have to be a step in. It should be, look, from this account, the rent goes out, the check goes out automatically. This bill comes out automatically. This bill does this bill does that. And so from that account, and so now it's constantly, not only is stuff coming out and we don't have to worry about it, but it's constantly building itself up because whatever's left stays and continues to roll over and roll over and roll over. And it continues, and it also helps you to build to, there's more money in you. Like, let's say you guys want to take a vacation together. That comes out of that account. You know what I'm saying? Things, you can do things. You want to go out for dinner. That comes out of that account.
So you think a lot of women would be scared off by this process?
Yeah, I believe so.
So you'll really find out who wants to live with you and who doesn't.
I think that for me, it makes sense. It makes more sense than it doesn't for me to say, because then I feel like there's still a part of you holding back, ready to walk away at any moment. You know what I'm saying? And if there's and if you're cohabitating, it's towards something. If you're moving in together, it's you're moving in because you're going. It's going somewhere. You're moving towards marriage. I would hope.
I believe.
Or you just moving in for the moment. Shit, if that's the case, then I might as well, excuse my language, but I might as well get a roommate. Like, I might as well put out.
But you do. That's the point. You do basically have a roommate.
But then that's not. But so then, what's the feelings for?
But you get to have sex with them.
Yeah.
No.
Until you,
I don't need a roommate to have sex with somebody.
Until you
good?
put a
Okay,
ring
I
on
don't need to have a
it.
roommate.
Until you put a ring on somebody's finger and change their last name, you have just a roommate. They can walk out at any moment.
Exactly. And if we have an agreement and this stuff is done, when they
So
walk
I'm not
out,
doing married stuff.
Well, then we
like
can't-
going
then
to. I mean, like gradually. And I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm not saying what you're saying is bad or it's just crazy. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is right off back.
No, you're saying that you're not, Nique, you're standing on, I'm not doing married things.
No, not up front. No.
Okay. We're having sex up front. We're moving in together up front.
Yeah, we gradually you're moving into
we sure doing a whole lot of married things.
But gradually you're moving into you weren't just jumping in and having sex up front. You moved into that. You didn't just move in with each other the next day after meeting each other.
We have to move in with a plan.
Yeah, it could be a plan where, okay, either I handle the finances, you handle the finances. You could come to me and say, okay, this is how much I need for the bills.
If I say if I'm handling the finances, how can I handle the finances if I got to say, hey, Nique, I need this. I need $20 to pay that.
No, you could just come up with a whole amount that you would need for all the bills, and y'all split them down the middle, and just ask for that.
So you want to trust? You don't want to put in. That's what you want. You want somebody to lie to you. Put your money where your mouth is.
Hey, I was always told by older women.
Stop wasting this man's time.
By older married women, I was always told to never let your husband know about all the finances.
Okay.
Because men are not good.
Well, you said married.
Yeah.
We talking about shacking up women. That's who you need to talk to.
Well, he's talking about married because handling bills like that, all the money going to one
that's
person.
Too big of an obligation for a shack up situation.
Because what if y'all break up within a couple of months?
Y'all split the money.
I've
split what money?
That.
What if y'all break up? Say she brings in $1,000, you bring in $500, and now y'all about to split that down the middle.
We moved in together. Like if her rent, let's say my rent was $450.
You see how he says my rent?
No,
I don't know.
You see how he says
my? I don't know what he meant by it, but he said mine.
No,
that's why I feel like everybody's name should be on that lease.
The reason why I said my is because you're saying if she makes $1,000 and I make $500, I'm probably living in a place where the rent is feasible due to my income, right? Okay. Although we may have talked, and if we're talking finances, it probably makes more sense financially to leave her $1,000 rent or $700, $800 rent and move into the $400, $500 rent. So thus making her have more money on the back end and me still spending the same amount of money on the front end.
But what if she can afford to still stay in that $700
So then why are we moving in for financial gain?
I mean, hey, it might be a help to you. She might be well in her finances.
So you don't want to help your man?
So no, I'm good.
She may be helping him.
No, but I'm
bringing him in.
Now here's the thing. Apparently, I'm good. That's why I say I don't think that you should move in together for financial gain or anything. Okay. Because I feel
you're not going to be all in.
If you're not all in, then it's always this.
I think it should be gradual. You should gradually move into certain things with moving in together.
Money should be last?
Not last, but it shouldn't be. Yeah, no, second to last.
Third to last.
I think it should be the second thing that comes. Because I mean, when you're
What's
moving
the
in,
first?
What's the first?
Because when you're moving in together, this is a trial. I don't know how this is going to go. It can go left. It can go right.
We've decided to join. We decided to do married things, and you're not all in. If you're not all in, what are we moving in for?
Okay.
To be doing a whole
I'm
bunch
just saying,
of
like I
all
just don't
at
get
once.
it. I don't get it.
No,
no,
it's too much.
It's entirely too much.
So everybody should keep their money separate.
Hold up.
If we're gonna keep our money separate,
hold up. What is your opinion, Sia?
My opinion is not to shack. Nobody is getting. You're not gonna find out nothing about me till we married. That's it. I'm not doing it. I'm not living with you. I'm just not doing it. That's my take. I don't see why I can hang out, but I'm not living with you. You gotta earn this. I'm not gonna be out here like that.
She ain't put a ring on it.
No, your grandma not gonna be out here talking about you still shacking up with that girl. Like, no man, she a liar. She lying. I ain't living. I don't stay with her.
Hey.
So, what are the different? Let's talk about the different types of shacking.
Okay, talk about them. Give us one. This new age shacking.
New age shacking.
Excuse me, cohabitation.
Cohabitation.
I don't want to offend anyone.
No, we can call it. All right, so according to psychology.com,
okay,
there are 5 different categories of cohabitors. One is incongruent engaged cohabitors. Ooh. This category describes...
That's geometry, isn't it?
Yeah, that's incongruent. This category describes couples who are engaged, but in disagreement over how quickly they're moving towards marriage.
So that's no money there, right, Nique? You don't mix no money with the congruence.
With the incongruence.
The congruence don't mix no money.
Now, that is the highest percentage of cohabitors.
The people who talking about getting married?
But disagree about how quickly they should be married?
So y'all not on the same page.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why the money ain't getting mixed.
That's why the money not, because she don't want to be all in.
She ain't all in.
She's all in.
She's not all in.
She's just gonna make sure.
That's 47% of the
47 of the people that live together.
47%.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. They are engaged, but they are in disagreement over how quickly they're moving towards marriage.
Yeah, they're unsure. Cold feet.
Okay. Then we have engaged cohabitors moving fast. These cohabitors are engaged and in agreement that they are on the fast track towards marriage. Moving in January, they're getting married in March.
Are those lesbians?
Are you serious?
Lesbians moving together fast.
They do.
They do. I know a couple. They moving.
I know a lot.
They go hard body, quick, like 30 days.
Next month.
30 days. I'm not lying.
Yeah, it could be the next couple of weeks.
Hey, we in love. We live together. Like, whoa.
I have a friend. I'm gonna have to ask her.
Okay,
that.
check.
I have to do.
You know
the
what's so
research.
crazy? My friend, me and my friend is gay, and she just said this. She was like, "Yeah, I guess all lesbians
They go hard. They
live
go
together."
hard. I be like, wow. I'm getting tattoos. No. Don't do that.
You know what's so crazy?
Don't do
Oh my
that.
god, they
Don't do that. I'm telling you, didn't know that.
No, I swear.
Man,
I
they
gotta
go
do the research.
hard. I hope we didn't offend anybody because that's
I gotta do
not
the
my
research.
community. So I shouldn't be speaking upon them, like letting them secrets out.
Yeah,
But they go hard. They go hard now.
Then we got the next one, which is the engaged cohabitors moving slow.
Moving slow.
I forgot the last one. 13%.
13%.
Move fast.
Okay.
Okay. But this one, engaged cohabitors moving slow. They may be engaged, but they agree that they're not moving quickly towards a wedding day.
So that's the guy who just trying to suffice the situation by letting her move.
Yeah. He's just trying to.
He's just trying to ride her out. He's not trying to.
Yeah, he ain't trying to get her to move. He's
not trying to move too fast.
Him nor her. They in
No.
agreement.
She want to get married. He just like, well, this is moving.
But it's
called stall out game.
It's called the stall out.
Stall out game.
He's being persistent.
Gotcha.
She's being persistent.
She's being persistent.
She's being persistent, but he just trying to stall out. Like, come on, we just live together.
Right, let's just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, let's don't mix the money, but let's move in together.
And that's 12%.
12%.
12%. Then we have the second highest percentage, and that is the incongruent, non-engaged cohabitors. These individuals
Do they even like each other?
I don't even know. These individuals are not engaged, and they differ in their views on the relationships in the future. For example, if at any point they will get married.
They're roommates.
Yeah, so they're gonna break up.
So
They might just be companions.
And guess what the percentage is?
The percentage of that he gonna get her pregnant?
No,
or
Yeah, they
percentage
probably
of-
gonna have a
she gonna
child
get
together.
they gonna have a child together.
At least one. At least one.
That sounds like the right mix. You gotta get her
It might not be no more, but at least one.
Oh, she was on her way out and I'm pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah. So
now I'm stuck.
yeah.
Of the cohabitors, we had 47%.
47.
Then we had 13, 12. What do you think the percentage is?
21.
I think.
Close.
What is it?
Really?
20.
20.
20%.
Look
I
at
be
you.
on
20%.
I didn't even get to say anything.
My bad. He almost hit it on the head. I was
C.O.
like,
Damas.
I was gonna say about 30.
About 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
then we got pulling up the rear, the least percentage non-engaged cohabitors without marital plans. As the name says, this group of cohabitors are in agreement that they have no plans in the works for marriage and do not necessarily view cohabitation as a path towards marriage.
So they're just hanging?
They just they're roommates that have sex.
That's basically what
That's
cohabitating is.
But that's only 6% of the people.
6%.
That's only 6% of the couples.
I thought that was going to be higher.
Me too.
Okay, 6%.
Yeah. That makes 100% the different categories of cohabitors.
Okay.
I mean, it's just I don't know, but
Tell me about it.
I'm still mad at Nique.
I don't care.
And I will explain why I'm mad at Nique after this commercial.
Okay.
Welcome to the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim. Join us as we discuss the latest in everything from entertainment and current events to the craziness that is our real life.
Let's laugh, let's live, let's talk about it. New episode every Tuesday on the Defy Life Podcast Network. And remember, if you're not defying life, then what are you doing? Lynn and Kim.
Yeah, as you just heard, that's the Lynn and Kim podcast, Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim. If you get a chance, check them out every Tuesday morning on DefyLifePods.com. Man, like I was saying, man, I'm still upset with Nique.
About?
She has to draw in, man. She has to draw in. She has to come on into the world, man.
Come on in?
Yeah, go ahead and put that check in the,
Put the
throw
money
it in there.
She want to keep her money separate.
Let the money fly, man.
Nope.
No, she don't want it.
Nope. Okay. I mean, hey.
Not going to be in my bag.
Hey, where we going next, see?
I want to ask about kids. Kids to cohabitation.
I'm going to tell you why.
Is that a real thing? Do you do it? Do you live together for the children?
I've heard of so many people doing that.
No, I think that that's twofold.
Twofold.
There is
Give me the first fold.
The first fold. She has a kid. He has a kid.
Okay.
They move in together.
Okay.
Brady Bunch. Without being married.
Okay.
I think those kids in a breakup become collateral damage.
Yeah, because they start to be close.
Yeah,
and
they
then
probably start to be close.
The parents start to be close to them because they're treating them like siblings, and then now they have to go their separate ways.
Yeah.
And it starts to get difficult.
It starts to get difficult because now, if both of them were active in the other kid's life, it becomes, oh man, you still want to, because you've had this connection, you still want to keep that, but it becomes hard to do because it may be a breakup. Everybody might want a clean break, but you can't because you're always crossing over with. And that's why I say they become collateral damage because eventually, because you're not together, eventually, and it's not your child, eventually it kind of fades.
Wow.
It fades off.
I think it kind of fades unless the person is really fighting to stay there. I think it ends up fading because the other parent, whether it's the guy or the man or the woman, end up dating somebody else.
Okay.
And so it's just somebody else that has a relationship.
I believe if in that case, if you do end up growing attached to somebody's child, that you should still always be in that child's life, regardless of. Listen to me.
I'm listening, but I don't agree.
Listen, and this is the reason.
I'm out.
No, because you may be.
I'm out.
You may be that male figure that child needs.
Oh, babe, you tell your mama to act right.
But it's not about the mama. It's about
is.
The child.
If you want me to be there, you gonna have to pay that bill.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Father figures don't come cheap. You gotta give it up.
Oh my God.
I get some conjugals.
That's not right.
No.
I don't think you should walk out of a child's life because that can grow with a child.
But them
that
kids will mess you up.
Traumatic.
Them kids will mess you. Them kids will make you do some things. That's why I stay from children. Like, no, buddy, you not getting me caught up with your child.
Yep, wrap you right around the finger. Calling you. My mama said I can't get it.
Wow. And you probably told her to text him and call him too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
call him
if
dad.
That's the male
hit
figure
him with one
in your
dad.
life.
Hit
him with one dad. Not a daddy, but hit him with a dad.
Dad.
It's me. You? Nah.
Really?
No, I'm out. I blocked them.
And
children.
so now these children don't have a father figure. You came and you left.
I will pray for them. That's all I can do. I'm out.
And now, if they don't already have a father,
out,
if their actual father walked out on them or whatever,
I will tell them your mother runs men off. Me and your real daddy.
That's so traumatic. That's why there's so many kids.
Well, I wouldn't do it.
They
I would
are.
not do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
What if
wow.
it's your child together?
No, that's the second one.
Okay,
is you've created these kids. There's the kid or kids you
Yeah,
have together.
okay.
I think that's a little bit easier to deal with.
Because the child always goes with the mom?
Because the child goes with whoever.
Because you ain't gonna take the kid.
The mom.
The child goes with whoever.
The mom.
I mean, the child sometimes goes with the dad.
Yeah, sometimes.
Not because they want to. Because your mama don't want you.
But it's easier to keep that relationship with the kid going because it is your child. So I don't think they become more or less collateral damage in that sense because you're always going to be in their life.
Shouldn't you be more cautious? Isn't this like a Tyler Perry movie or something?
Oh God.
No? You should be more cautious when you have a child and they have a child.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Oh, I think that you just got to be careful.
You got to be aware. You got to. Yeah.
You can definitely mess up the order of things. Especially if there's a breakup, man. It's tough.
Okay.
That is tough.
Okay. So what are the pros of cohabitation? I don't think there are very many.
There isn't.
No, I don't.
Well, not according to Nique.
I'm just.
Well, I mean, hey,
Well, I think there's one. There's one.
There's at least one? Okay,
There's at
what's
least
one?
Companionship. You know for a fact.
Wasn't that person your companion before?
Yeah, but I think
it's living in the house.
living in the house, you got the every night's a Netflix and chill. Or Netflix and no chill.
Or
coming home to a meal every day.
Or chill.
okay.
Chill and no Netflix.
Can't you? Oh, well, like Netflix. Can't you get like a trial membership? Like 4 months?
No, you don't get 4. Get 1.
Oh, one?
One whole
30
month.
days?
30.
Of living together before you bail?
Wow.
Of shacking up before you go.
Wow.
This is the trial month.
1 month?
Well, I mean, Netflix has
That's like 3 months, right? 3 months at a certain price, a certain rate.
Don't Hulu got it for 3 months at a...
Like 3 months, you like...
Yeah, for like $1.99.
Yeah, and then it go to 9.
Not Netflix.
Not in real life either.
Not in real life.
I don't...
But I think...
You do get to spend more time together.
Yeah, I think you get to spend... And especially if you could turn it into quality time, you definitely get a chance to spend more time together.
It's easier to leave, too.
It is.
You skate out like, you know what, I can't do that. My stuff already in storage.
My stuff already in storage.
I'm just going to pick it up and go into my new apartment with the money I saved from, all the money we place into this joint account.
Yeah.
I got more money saved up. Can we split this?
Yeah, I'll start.
Split
Both
this.
names on the account?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
of course.
said joint account.
So do you have dual signatures on
Yes,
this check?
I think so.
Wow, he's incorporated with his relationship.
Yeah. It's big time.
No,
Wow.
Now, you do know if she signs your last name under hers.
What does that mean?
Depending on what state you're in, that's a legal document showing that you're married.
On a check?
Yep. She can use that
On
in
the
court.
check, I don't think it's...
I don't know. I'll tell you what, Nique.
If any
one
legal,
on me there.
They have two
any
lines on
legal,
it.
any
Oh,
legal document.
You can get 2 checks. I mean, you can get a check that requires 2 signatures.
It requires 2 signatures.
Yeah, like if you want to go take money out the bank.
Yeah, but in that
It's
sense...
a legal
In that
check.
sense, I would... What I'm saying is, I don't like having paper checks anyway.
No.
I don't either.
You can have where your bills are drafted out. But let's say I wanted to go take $1,000 out the bank. It would require 2 signatures.
Yeah, it does. It would require the both of us to do so.
Okay, so you would have both names on there.
Yeah, definitely.
legal document. Any legal document that you put your name on.
Anyone.
I mean,
Yep, because most legal documents require.
but if we both want out, what does it matter? At the end of the day,
you have to go to court.
Well, what does it matter?
You have to go to court after that.
No,
because say what if the breakup? If the breakup is not mutual, say you're done. You're done with the relationship.
I have been.
You're
Walk
done
out the door.
You're done with the relationship. And she was like, you're gathering your belongings or you're telling her like, hey, it's not working out. You need to move out, or you feel like you're going to move out and take your stuff. And she was like, no, that's mine. No, you can't take this. I have legal document that we're married, and in this state, everything goes down the middle.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I thought you had to be married to be married.
I'm going to be honest with you. Look,
It has to be written on a legal document.
Let me say this, Nique. I say this to you and everybody else.
Isn't a birth certificate a legal document for a child? So you married to both of y'all signed it? I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to say this. If I want to go and you want to haggle back and forth about a couch or my clothes, I will leave out of there in my drawers and socks on and will not look back.
Really?
Oh, man, listen. If I really want to go, I have done it before.
If you walk away that easy, did you ever really want to be there?
Nope. I feel like.
Oh, nah, I didn't.
You didn't?
So why did you do it?
Because women pressure men into moving with them?
I think so.
No, but no, this. Oh, well.
Well, I say this. I think, me personally, I think sometimes women pressure men to move to the next step.
What's the next step?
It could be different for everyone. Like, they're trying, like, you know, what are we going to do? Are we going to marry? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Let's move in together. I'm going to move in with you.
Let's just get the same car air fresheners. We don't got to go that fast.
But I think that it becomes that to hush up. Instead of, I'm going to go to the next step of getting married. Let's move in together.
No,
I believe
shirts.
I believe sometimes.
Let's get airbrush shirts.
That's so the fair.
I'll take that before moving in with you.
Man, I'm not even going to the fair.
But I think sometimes men allow women to move in to save her. To feel like, you know, she's struggling. She's, you know, she's not really making ends.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm just asking.
No, you could be right. But how did I know you were struggling if you only told me 47,000 times? Somebody tell me something. I didn't ask. Hey, are you struggling?
No.
I didn't ask.
But I've heard men say that, you know, she was having a hard time. So
Who told him that? She did. It's a setup.
Yeah. She did. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a hard time paying these bills.
It's like the Jedi mind trick. Like, you have
like,
a very nice place.
Move in with me.
Yeah. She over there fixing stuff. Put some curtains up.
You need some new blinds.
Yeah. It's
or she buys the stuff
and brings it on.
And brings it over.
That's the takeover.
I noticed you didn't have an iron.
Yeah.
Because I don't use one. That's why I didn't have one.
Yeah, I throw my clothes in the dryer like everybody else.
Me too.
Clothes in the dryer. I don't iron clothes. Leave them in the bathroom and run the water. I don't iron clothes.
Leave them on the hanger, let the steam hit it.
Yeah, let the steam hit it, man. Like, I'm not doing that.
And press that thing out with your hand.
Yeah.
I can agree with y'all there.
So does it, you think cohabitation leads to marriage? Like, what's the percentage of people who marry and don't marry?
I think it's probably less people that don't marry than those that do.
You get comfortable.
Okay. I think that you just learn, like, I think that you end up...
you get a little stagnant?
You get a little stagnant. You, like our guest last week say, you fall into the silent killer.
Silent killer. You don't want that.
You don't want to for that complacency. You know, and to end up in complacency before you get married, that's almost a recipe for disaster.
So when you do, say you did get married, is it just kind of like you giving in? Like, I just marry you.
But
we've been living together for 4 years.
But I think some people do that.
Yeah.
Like, we've been living together so long, we just going.
Because I thought when you live with people a long time and then you marry them, you don't stay married.
I
have no facts on this.
No research at all.
No, I saw a couple couples.
I did do some type of research, but I can't remember what site. It did say
okay.
It did say 33%. The divorce rate for them, people who move in together before marriage, is 33% higher.
So it's no proven fact that it helps any more than hurts.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe some people just accustomed. Okay, let me ask you a question.
They get comfortable.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say your lady you're dating 3-4 years, and you move in with her.
Okay.
But then you find out later this is like the 4th time she's lived with somebody.
Well, you moved in with her.
Well, let's say for my story, Nique, that you moved in with me. The lady moved in with me for my story.
Okay.
Because this is your story.
This is my story. That's what I thought. But it's clearly not my story.
Okay.
It's a collabo effort. Yes. My story featuring Nique. I don't know. Like, do you hold that against her? Or is that like, you got a pattern?
moving in and breaking up.
Yeah, like I'm the fourth guy. I would feel offended.
Yeah, I
I'm
would.
the fourth guy you live with?
I pay attention to that.
You have?
Mm-hmm. If a guy,
you've been with a serial move-inner?
No, but I have seen them.
Oh, you've seen them? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you said you experienced that.
No, she said it like she was at the zoo. I've seen that.
I've seen them. Yeah,
that before. Yeah,
yeah, Riverbank.
Riverbank.
Yeah,
at Riverbank.
Yeah, at Riverbank.
Yeah. Actually, it's coming into that season of it's cold outside. These men need somewhere to stay.
Oh wow. Really?
Mm-hmm. It's cold outside. They want to cuddle up.
So what about the guy who is being pushy about
moving in?
Yeah.
Need somebody to stay.
I think those dudes are in financial issue. I think people that are real pushy about moving in, I think sometimes they're in a financial need maybe.
I don't understand how women get tricked
relief.
by those guys.
They want companionship.
So it's a trade-off?
Yeah, you're going to be here every night to hug and cuddle me, and you get to lay your head somewhere warm.
Home.
You thought I was going to take your car
and drop you off at work.
Yeah, go to Do Dirty House and play the video game.
Or have my homeboys come over here while you cooking tacos.
Yeah. But
you going to leave for work, come back, your house smell like weed.
Yeah, who's smoking weed? Not me.
I don't smoke weed. I've been looking for a job all day.
Well, we men bashing. Stop it. You starting to sin on that one.
Hold on. I had a friend of mine who was dating this guy, and he stayed over one night, went home. Next week, stayed over another night, went home. And she said after a while, she noticed he just his clothes started piling up.
Wow, that's a woman move though.
Now, let me go a little bit further.
Okay.
It's about 2 months. He just stopped going home.
But she was cool with it?
She said by the time she turned around, she didn't even really realize.
She got to put him out.
Now, when she got fed up, was like she would leave to go to work. He'd be on the couch.
Come back.
On the
couch.
On the couch.
First of all, did he have a job? Why was she dealing with him anyway?
Aha. That's my guy. That's my man that Coming to America said. Where's the spoon?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and she was just like, I had to break up with him. I had to put him out. And I was like,
You shouldn't have even been messing with him. He shouldn't even been coming over, know where you staying.
I think that sometimes the women get so caught up, or men too.
Men can
get so caught up in whatever it is and the newness of things, and people kind of slither their way.
Well, we're not the only ones who get caught up in the saving of individuals.
Yeah,
This just fell on hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be there to help him out.
Nope.
No?
Don't save him.
You don't want to be saved.
Run.
Who sings that song, Nique? I knew it. I knew she didn't know. I knew she didn't know.
She didn't know?
No.
He asked me the question and then he didn't say anything.
Okay.
He was waiting for the answer.
Who sings that song?
Doesn't Gucci sing that?
No.
Oh, no,
it's
it's
not
wrong?
Gucci Man.
No.
Gucci Man.
Dog, I'm so... And I remember... No, I'm young. I was real young when that came out.
They're from Memphis,
Hold up.
Tennessee.
MJG and 8 Ball, man.
Oh, really?
Or 8 Ball and MJG. Is it 8 Ball and MJG? I thought I was right. I'm wrong.
Project Pack.
Yeah.
Project Pat.
Project Pata.
Golly.
PAT's up.
Yeah. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
I knew it was I was on the right track.
Whatever happened to Project Pat?
He still makes
He's
songs.
still around?
That was my guy, man. That's
I wouldn't be on the mic saying that. It's not my guy.
PAT.
I've been entertained by him a few times, couple songs. But
It's your boy PAT's up. Yeah,
No.
Wow.
He probably cohabitates. I think he definitely cohabitates. He does.
Well, with the song Don't Save Her.
Don't save her. I mean, it's not necessarily about cohabitation, but sometimes you can't save everybody.
Nope, you can't save everybody at all.
By cohabitating?
No, you can't save him. You can't save him at all. So the chances. You think people cohabitate, break up, and get back together? Or they just, like, is that rare?
So break up and get back together. Mm-hmm. I think it's easier for them to break up and get back together because they live together. It's easy to fall.
No, I'm saying like move out.
Move out.
You can't still live. Even though I do have a friend, him and his wife are getting a divorce, and they live in the same house. Yes. And she has a boyfriend.
What?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little much, see.
Boyfriend is not allowed to come over.
Why?
Because this is our house together still. Maybe I'm your husband. We're not divorced yet.
That's
Move out.
You know, I thought it was dangerous just letting me know you have a boyfriend. But he's like, she got a boyfriend. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't get that news.
No, I couldn't. I mean,
I couldn't.
I'm not mature
we live
enough.
Together?
I'm not mature enough.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, no. That's not fair.
It's not fair to the guy?
To the boyfriend.
Okay. Well,
why is it's not fair to the boyfriend?
The reason why I say it's not fair to the boyfriend because he
knows, right?
I'm sure.
I guess.
You said he does.
No, are you saying the husband who still lives with her or her boyfriend?
Her boyfriend.
How is it not fair to him if he knows the situation?
Regardless if he knows the situation doesn't make it fair to him because like he can never come over. He can never spend time.
You can spend time and come over at your place.
It comes one-sided. I hate
what?
that.
I can see you've never been in a relationship with a woman.
Obviously.
Yeah. It comes one-sided. That's
because
every man in a relationship. What are you talking about?
Because sometimes I like to leave my house. So if I can't come to your place.
Just because you like to leave your house don't mean you have to come to my house.
If I can't come to your house, then, I mean, you can't come to mine.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
You can't come to mine if I can't come to yours.
Yeah, you say that. Get a real one.
That man tell you.
Yeah. Now, I do have one question before we kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
I have never lived with some people. I have never lived with anyone. Right? Not a girlfriend. Some people in this room have. I have a question. Do you have to boyfriend proof your house? And let me finish. Or girlfriend. Because I feel like people be looking through my things. And I don't like that.
I don't like that either. And I do feel like that.
And I have some weird things. I be writing little statements, stuff like, I don't want you to judge it. Why did you write this?
Yeah, I have a journal. So
and you didn't even spell the words right or nothing. I was like...
And then I have my adult things that are just for me.
Oh, wow.
Places.
Oh, wow. I didn't know what's going there. But okay. You know what?
I need to slide my iPad and stuff. What are you looking at?
I need to mind my own affairs. Wow. I wasn't...
But, people look through your stuff and they find things and now they feel... insecure or even like I have a
you got an exit. Oh, what you whoa. Nique.
What?
Nique.
No. You're going through my stuff. I have a box.
Nique, we gotta wrap this up. We gotta
No. Listen to me. I have a box.
Listen.
I have a box with pictures. A lot, like a bunch of pictures of old pictures of just like me and friends, and some of them are with boyfriends, ex-boyfriends.
So you're allowed to keep those things?
They're memories.
I'm just asking, are you allowed to keep those things?
Yes.
So he can have his personal box?
At his house.
Let's say y'all live together.
I'll take my box to my mama's house.
Can he take his box to his mama's house?
Sure.
But nobody can have the box of memories in the house.
But as if you're at my house and this is my house.
Oh, I thought it was you all's house or y'all's house.
No, you said him coming over to my house, going through my... Oh, well,
no,
yeah.
I said if he was
living
together.
Yeah, if it was...
That's why you don't move in with a woman right there. After all we've been through, whole episode, it's my house.
Yeah.
So.
But that's it right there.
I knew it was your house.
Early on.
Yes, I knew it was coming back around. You can only hide it for so long.
Yeah, this is my house.
No.
My
you can get the F out.
All this was built before you got here.
Wow. Okay, Nique. You can Nique. You're going to let you take us out of here. We're going to get out your house.
She said, find my box with the adult things.
Adults. Okay.
No, I didn't. That's in my drawer with the adult.
That makes him feel insecure.
Can you please wrap us up? Please.
We're supposed to end the show.
That's how we're going to end the show.
Well, what we learned. We didn't learn anything.
Okay.
What did we learn?
CL, what did you learn today?
Nique has questionable things in her home that people should not look at unless you're over 65. Because wow. Wow, Nique.
Oh my God.
What did you learn?
I learned that we really truly do not know.
We don't. We don't know her.
we truly.
Y'all be shocked all the time.
Listen, Nique. Listen, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing.
Apparently.
You're doing your thing. Wow. I feel sorry for the men in your life. Wow.
Yo, my stomach hurts. Nique, what did you learn today?
Not to tell y'all nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, just like CL, be trying to tell me to turn off the road. He was trying to tell me.
He was speeding. Hazard lights, going fast as you can. Like, Nique, just, hey.
And I didn't even mean it like that.
No, I know.
See, I was trying to tell you. You just go, no, wait. No, you got to listen. I'm going to. You just kept going.
No, because I meant, okay, that's the drawer.
Okay.
But I was talking about the box. He said, we don't want to know about the box. No, the box wasn't the adult stuff. The box was the pictures.
You're going to view this podcast completely differently when you go back and listen. You are going to go back and listen and be like, wow. I was on one.
Yeah. Just on a couple.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I just think y'all overreact.
Okay.
I will bring it all to an end.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to tell me the response from Cargo Sweats when you find out.
Yes.
You know what? You bring that up all the time, and I did not get a phone call.
That is the funniest story we have heard on this.
No. No,
Yes,
it's not.
It's the funniest.
No, it's not.
It's funny in the off air.
No. Even on the show.
What's the funniest one?
A couple weeks ago.
What?
$1 shirt, $3 penny. That's the worst. That's the worst.
That's why you said that.
The one that get knocked out.
Yeah, that's the worst. That is the worst. Like, where do you find these guys at?
I like all different types.
Hey, you do. You do.
That song, I ain't got no type. Definitely.
No,
Yes.
I don't have a type.
Wow. I just said, you know what?
I have told y'all that many times. I don't have a type.
All right, Nique, before we delve further into your life, go ahead and get us out of here.
Yeah, let me go ahead for y'all bring up Surviving Nique again.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for listening in on our craziness.
Okay.
We appreciate all our listeners and followers on the page. It's your girl Nique Cruz,
CL Butler,
and your boy Yusuf. And once again from the crew here, we would like to thank you for listening to the show. Remember, you can catch us on DefyLifePods.com, iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and anywhere your favorite podcasts are played. If you would like to leave a comment, a Dear Nique, or just a Surviving Nique story, email us at rsp@godefylife.com or hit us on our hotline 843-310-8637. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, share, 5-star rate, and review. People, we're looking for reviews. Give us a review. We'll shout you out on the show.
5 stars.
5-star rating and a review. We shout you out on the show.
5-star treat.
Thank you for listening to Relationship Status again. We are out. Yo, the summertime is winding down, so it's time to go ahead and get that fall wardrobe together. Check out the new fall line from Defy Life Gear. It's got all new designs, jackets, socks, and you gotta check out the brand new alternate logo. We also got sweatshirts for all the podcast gear you love so much. So go ahead and visit www.defylifegear.com. That's www.defylifegear.com to get your gear today. And remember, Defy Life, lifestyle defiant. It's defylifegear.com.